Hi, witches, blessed be. This is White Raven over here. Today is Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. If you're new in the channel, thumbs up. I hope you really like the video. I hope this video get to help you out. I do these videos with all my love, so if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be sharing videos with you guys on different spells every Monday. I take some of your requests. As a matter of fact, the video that we're sharing here today is because one of you guys wrote me an email that got me really concerned, and I said, you know what, let's just try to share a video with the guys, with my beautiful witches, in regards protecting our children. I have a picture over here that's probably not going to stay on for too long. This is Artemis. This is a goddess. It's a Greek goddess. She's a goddess of I think she's the equivalent of Diana. This spell calls for you to use Artemis in order to protect your children. Personally, I think you should go with the deity that pertain to the spiritual path that you follow. So if you are a Christian person, or you follow like some kind of like more Christian path, then you can use a Virgin Mary. If you're into Santeria, then you can use maybe Ochun, Yemaya. I personally use my Madama for this. To me, she's the protector of my child. So at the time when I did these spells many years ago, she was the one that I use for this purpose. So showing you Artemis. There's some other goddess that you can use. Persephone is really good. Demeter is really good. Again, the Virgin Mary. And yeah, those are some of the ones that I have. If you do not know, you can Google it. You're going to find a lot of information out there in deities that pertain to protection of children. So guys, this topic is really close to my heart, because I know how much a parent can suffer where you're going to a gruesome divorce and you're actually divorcing a bad parent, a bad person, a narcissistic person, a psychopath person, a crazy person, an addict, somebody that abuses alcohol, sometimes even people that you're afraid they're going to sexually molest your kids. I mean, you name it. There's so many situations out there, and I wanted to share this video with you because it's so important. Okay? Now, before I go there, understand that if you're going through this problem, if you're divorcing and you have shared custody of your children, make sure that you are working the court case. Make sure you're working every single person in that court case, and you're going to address every single court case situation as it comes. I suggest for you to listen my witch talk on court cases, in which I tell you very simple and very quick the things that you must be doing when you're going through these processes. I also have some other videos over here on child custody. I suggest for you to watch them. And last but not least, and this is the most important thing, if you're going to be doing something like this, this is not a spell that you do and you forget about it. This is a spell that you do and you must reinforce all the time. You must have at home a little altar in which you keep your spells with the deity that you're going to be using. This is going to be an altar in which you're going to put some offerings to the deity that you're using, and you're going to utilize on a daily basis, if you have to, for recharging the spell. Maybe not only this one, but everything that pertains to this court case that has to do with child custody and then the protection of your children. This is a very serious topic, and so many people suffer. So many people, I know in my own skin how much parents suffer when they have to share their kids with people that is not necessarily the best people in this world. Okay, some cases are worse than others. I wish you the best. And I'm really doing this from the bottom of my heart, and I really hope this helps you. Okay, so be patient with me. This spell is Italian in origin, Italian and Greek. So this pertains to stregheria, which is like witchcraft in Italian, I guess. Hopefully I said it properly. And there's a few things that I did. So this spell calls for you to create a puppet out of wax. Light green wax. If you're a person that is very avid making candles and stuff like that, then do your puppet with the green wax. The puppet measurement should fit in your hand, okay? That's the measurement of the puppet. Seriously, guys, I've been up since really early trying to finish all this for you. I tried to do my wax puppet, which was the hardest one so far. I have no luck with wax. I tried to do the puppet. I may share some pictures with you. I make the mistake of putting this wax in the freezer. When I took it out, it shattered. And I tried to melt it back together and whatnot. And the more I did, the more it shattered. So my wax puppet is in the trash can. I'm sorry. But I did another puppet, which is this one. Supposed to be green. This little puppet is Play-Doh. So supposedly you can dry Play-Doh and you can put it in the oven at 200 degrees for 15 minutes. It did absolutely nothing to this Play-Doh. If you know how to dry out Play-Doh, let me know. Contact me, because that did not work for me either. But he's a little bit dry and I think he's usable. You can also use oh my god, I forgot. And then I finish with what I know and what is normal to me and what is natural to me. I did my little puppet. Yeah, you guys know that I love doing my little puppet, my little voodoo puppets. So I did this one. All right. So the idea of this, guys, is that you gather. This is sympathetic magic, meaning we're going to use a representation of the child, all the children that you want to protect. So it's very important that you gather a lock of this children hair or this child hair, maybe some nail clippings. The spell also suggests that if you have any teeth, you know, when parents, we do save the teeth, you know, the tooth fairy. If you have any tooth from your child, make sure you put it inside the head of your puppet. So you can put it inside here with the locks of hair. You can put the locks of hair outside and you glue it with wax if you want to. But in my particular case, if I was doing this spell for me, this is the puppet I will be using because it's what I'm most familiar with. So I will be putting the tooth inside, hair, nail clippings, you name it. Okay. Now, you can use the clothing of your baby or of your child. If you have pieces of their clothes, you can use it to make a little dress or a little shirt or whatever it is to the doll. You want to put as much as you can in this dolly things that belong to your child, because this is going to become like your child. Okay, this is sympathetic magic. All right, you're gonna have this one, or if you have it in Play-Doh, it's more delicate, the Play-Doh one, so I suggest for you to do one of these ones. I have a video on how to make this. It's really easy. And again, remember the color is going to be green. All right, and the puppet should be the size of your hand. All right, now you want to have a black cloth, baggy. I know this is transparent. I will put it here myself. If it's completely black and you have a completely black one, then use a completely black one. It's okay. All right. You can write down with your Sharpie. You can write down back here, very small, the name of the kid. Whatever you want, you can also write in here, okay? If you have a wax figure or if you have a Play-Doh figure, then you can use all that molding, stuff. You can inscribe with a knife, with a nail, with something sharp, the name of the kid, maybe even protection sigils in the doll, all that stuff. All right? I hope you're getting what I'm trying to tell you. All right? So, this magic is done on Monday. Today's Monday. On Monday at night. If you want to use midnight as your time, use midnight, use 1 o'clock, whatever you want, but it has to be Monday night. All right? So the first thing that you're going to do, guys, if you have a piece of the blanket of your child, put your child inside the blanket. Think about what you want. If you're using a specific deity, have her close to you. Print a picture of that goddess and have it close to you. If you have a little card, like if you live close to Botanica, or if you live close to a Catholic bookstore, they sell little cards with different saints, and they probably have something in regards, I'm pretty sure, the Virgin Mary, and you can use. All right, you can photocopy. If you want to use a Madama, you can photocopy a picture of a Madama from the website and just have it with you and just use it. All right, guys, but just to make sure that while you're doing this, you have your deity with you, and you have to connect with this deity, because this deity is going to be the spiritual mother of your child, and she's going to be the one with your child whenever your child is spending the weekend in the other person's house. All right, there's so many circumstances, guys. Please focus and gather the love of a parent. There is nothing more powerful than the love of a parent. Trust me when I tell you that magic transcends, and it goes so far. So please focus in this. I'm getting goosebumps telling you this. You're going to grab your child. You're going to grab the puppet in which you have put your children or your child locks, hair locks, teeth. This is very emotional to me, guys, and I need you to focus, and I need you to feel it. And you are going to give this puppet life. The same way you gave your child life, you're going to give this puppet life. You're going to blow the breath of life into this puppet. Name your child and bring this puppet to life. Think about all the love that you have for your children. Call upon the deity that you're using. Visualize it and see her here in front of you. You guys are doing a dialogue in regards the protection and the safety of your child. If it's a Madama, if it's Jemaya, if it's Artemis, whoever it is that you're using, if it's the Virgin Mary, talk to them. Madama, I need you to stay with my child so and so. Child so and so, this is your Madama. And she is your protector. Madama, you are my child protector. And when she's away from me, you're going to be with her and you're going to guard her. We're going to put your shields all around her, because it doesn't matter where she's at, she will be protector. Even in the darkness and in the darkest of the dark, you will be her light and you will be her shield. Imagine your child inside a bubble of protection, guys. Imagine this deity, this energy with this child whenever this child is not with you. See it, believe it. Decree what you want. The love that comes from your heart to this child will protect her, will protect him. Look at your child. Love your child. Feel it in your heart. I know sometimes it's really painful. Feel it in your heart. Feel the love. Protecting the same way we're protecting this little dolly. When your child is not with you and was with that other bad parent, or with a parent that had a really bad new wife or new husband, and you are so afraid for your children's life. When she's not with you, when he's not with you, grab your dolly, put it close to you, and protect it just the same way we protect our children when they're with us. It doesn't matter how old they are. They're always our babies. All right? Sorry, this is really emotional to me, guys, but I need you to put your emotions, your love, and your strength, not weak, but the strength of a lioness, the strength of the bear that protects, the mama bear that protects her cubs. Please, guys, make sure you focus. You're a lion protecting your little baby cubs. Right? Doesn't matter if you're a man or if you're a female. We're both parents. No matter what, we're parents. And we love our children. So transmit that to this dolly. So you're going to put this inside the black bag for protection. All right. And then what we're going to do next, guys, you're going to have that little altar in which you're going to have the deity that's protecting your child. All right. When your child is not with you, pull your dolly out and do protection chants constantly. You have a link in here, the hair, the nails, the tooth. You have a link, a straight link to your child. So whatever you're doing to this dolly, all the protection is going to be transferred to your child. All right? When do you think you don't need that protection anymore? This is not a constant protection spell. This is going to be for divorce cases and stuff like that, or when you think your child is traveling to a place that could be dangerous and whatnot. Once you're done and you think your child does not need this anymore, there's many other spells to protect our children and our family. But when you no longer have this situation in your life, what you're going to do, you are going to open your dolly and you're going to release it back into the universe. Like, dolly, so and so, thank you for your service and your work. I am releasing you back into the universe with lots of love and light. And you open your dolly, you break apart your dolly, and you can give it to Mother Nature. All right? Again, this is going to be done on Monday night. Please make sure you choose a deity. It's very important that you choose a deity, and make sure that you have an altar for this deity so you can dedicate and you can give some offerings to this deity. Take care of that deity, because that deity or that energy, in case you're using a madama, for example, it is taking care of your child. All right? Thank you so very much for all the love. Thanks so much for your patience, and thanks so much for all the suggestions. I wish I can help all of you guys. Please email me at layerofthewitch@yahoo.com, layerofthewitch@yahoo.com. This is White Raven over here. Until next time, witches, stay wicked. Bye.